how is it that Japanese students literally fall asleep in class? Head on desk, eyes closed, completely out. And their teachers don't even care. Some actually encourage it. And yet, Japan consistently ranks among the top performing countries in math, science, and reading. Wait, what? Meanwhile, you're chugging your third coffee, forcing yourself to stay awake, and still can't focus on a single paragraph. I used to think sleeping during the day meant I was lazy, weak, falling behind. Then I discovered something called the 20-minute microsleep. And honestly, it changed how I think about rest entirely. In this video, I'm gonna show you the exact technique Japanese students use to recharge their brain in just 20 minutes. Not 15, not 30, exactly 20. And why that number matters more than you think. I'll also share the one timing mistake that turns a power nap into a productivity killer, and a weird coffee trick that sounds crazy, but is actually backed by NASA research. Let's get into it. Okay, so why 20 minutes? Why not 10? Why not 40? Here's what's actually happening inside your brain when you sleep. The moment you close your eyes, your brain starts moving through sleep stages. First, you enter light sleep, stage 1 and stage 2. This is where your brain clears out mental fog, consolidates short-term memory, and basically hits a soft reset. But here's the catch. Around the 25 to 30-minute mark, you slip into stage 3, deep sleep. And once you're there, waking up feels like crawling out of concrete. That groggy, confused, like, where am I feeling? Scientists call it sleep inertia, and it can mess up your focus for another hour. This is why most people say naps don't work for them. They're not napping wrong, they're napping too long. Dr. Sarah Mednick, a sleep researcher at UC Irvine, found that a 20-minute nap improves alertness by 100% and performance by 34% without triggering that deep sleep trap. 20 minutes, that's it. And this isn't just theory. Companies like Google and Nike actually have nap pods in their offices. NASA tested this on pilots and found that a 26-minute nap improved their reaction time by 34% and alertness by 54%. Even Salvador Dalí, the crazy genius painter, used to nap holding a key over a metal plate. The moment he'd fall too deep, the key would drop, clang, and wake him up right in that light sleep zone. But here's the thing most people miss. Getting the length right is only half the battle, because if you nap at the wrong time of day, you're actually making things worse. Let me explain. So when exactly should you take this 20-minute nap? Here's what most productivity gurus won't tell you. Your body already knows. You just keep ignoring it. Ever notice how around 1 to 3 p.m., your brain just checks out? You're not hungry anymore, but you can't focus. You read the same sentence 5 times. You stare at your screen like it personally offended you. That's not laziness. That's your circadian rhythm literally dipping. Scientists call it the post-lunch dip, and it happens whether you eat lunch or not. Your body temperature drops slightly, melatonin nudges up, and your brain whispers, hey, maybe we should rest. And here's the wild part. Humans are actually designed to sleep twice a day. Yup, we're biologically wired for biphasic sleep. One long stretch at night, one short reset in the afternoon. The whole sleep 8 hours straight and power through the day thing, that's an Industrial Revolution invention. Factory owners needed workers alert for 12-hour shifts, so they trained us out of our natural rhythm. You're not lazy for wanting to nap at 2 p.m. You're literally fighting your own biology every single day. Let that sink in. This is why countries like Spain have the siesta. Why Greece, Italy, and most of the Middle East shut down in the early afternoon. They're not unproductive. They're actually working with their biology, not against it. And in Japan, they have a word for this, Inemuri. It roughly translates to sleeping while present, napping in public, at work, even in meetings, without shame. It's actually seen as a sign of dedication. Like, this person works so hard, they need to recharge. Imagine that, sleeping at work and getting respected for it. But here's the real question. How do you actually fall asleep in 20 minutes? Especially if you're stressed, overstimulated, or your brain just won't shut up. There's a technique for that too, and it involves coffee. I know, sounds backwards, but stay with me. Okay, here's where it gets weird. The most effective way to take a 20-minute nap is to drink coffee right before you close your eyes. I know, that sounds completely stupid. Drink caffeine, then try to sleep? But hear me out. Caffeine doesn't hit your brain instantly. It takes about 20 to 25 minutes to fully kick in. So if you chug a cup of coffee and immediately lie down, you get the full benefit of the nap and wake up just as the caffeine starts working. It's like a double boost, rest plus energy. Perfectly timed. Researchers at Loughborough University tested this on tired drivers. The coffee nap group made 91% less mistakes than the group that only napped or only drank coffee. 91%. That's not a small edge. That's a cheat code. So here's exactly how to do it. Step 1. Brew your coffee or grab an espresso shot. No slow sipping. You want it down in under 2 minutes. Step 2. Set a timer for exactly 20 minutes. Not 25, not whenever I wake up. 20. Step 3. Lie down or recline. You don't need a bed. A couch, a car seat, even your desk works. Japanese students literally do this with their head on their arms. Step 4. Close your eyes. Don't stress about falling fully asleep. Even just resting with your eyes closed triggers those light sleep benefits. Your brain doesn't need deep sleep. It just needs a pause. Step 5. When the alarm goes off, get up. No snoozing. The caffeine's already in your system. You'll feel it within seconds. But here's something nobody talks about. This isn't just about productivity hacks or getting more done. This is about survival. Sleep deprivation is literally killing us. The CDC reports that 1 in 3 adults don't get enough sleep. Chronic sleep loss increases your risk of heart disease, diabetes, depression, and early death. And the worst part? We wear exhaustion like a badge of honor. I only slept 4 hours. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Well, science says that might be sooner than you think. The 20-minute nap isn't a luxury. It's damage control for a world that's forgotten how to rest. So let's bring it all together. 3 things to remember. 1. Keep it at 20 minutes. Any longer and you fall into deep sleep, you'll wake up feeling worse than before. 2. Time it right. That 1 to 3 p.m. window is your sweet spot. Your body's already asking for it. Stop fighting. 3. Try the coffee nap. Sounds weird, works insanely well. Caffeine plus rest equals double recovery. That's it. No complicated system, no expensive supplements. Just 20 minutes of intentional rest that can genuinely change how you feel for the rest of your day. Look, we live in a world that glorifies burnout, that makes you feel guilty for resting, that tells you sleep is for the weak. Well, the truth is, the most successful people on the planet, CEOs, astronauts, athletes, artists, they all understand one thing. Rest isn't the opposite of productivity. It's the foundation of it. So tonight or tomorrow afternoon, give yourself permission to close your eyes for 20 minutes. Not because you're lazy, because you're smart enough to work with your biology instead of against it. And hey, if this helped you rethink how you rest, you're gonna love what I talked about in my last video. It's called Last Minute Cramming: Why Your Brain Loves What Your Memory Hates. And it breaks down why that all-night study session actually destroys your memory and what to do instead. Links on screen. I'll see you there.